So we just arrived in Kilauea, Kona on the Big Island, flying in from Honolulu. The flight was about 45 minutes or so, and today we're going to check out the Volcanoes National Park, and then we're also going to swim with the manta rays later. I'll make sure to bring you along. It's funny, I forget because now I'm used to these airports, but they're very different than on the mainland. So right now we are at the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and you'll see the crater, the Kilauea crater to my right. This is a loop trail. You can walk down where we're going now, across the crater, and then up a steep hill. I've never actually done the full thing. It's really, really cool. It kind of feels like you're on a different planet. And the journey down the trail is so cool. Let me show you what it looks like. Ooh. So there are little openings in the ground that are on the side of the trail, so you definitely want to keep to the trail because you could fall in there. Very scary. The trail is roped off, so you know where the boundaries are. See these ropes?
Activity has moved to another crater that we'll see later called Halemaumau, and that's the home of Pele. That's where the most recent eruption. But this one, the lava came out fountaining so high it was like, I think, as the Empire State Building. So it was throwing up. So you can actually see kind of where the fountaining moved towards. To that side there, you see there's like a big uplifted hill of ash.
Looks like this tree fell down. Ooh, maybe it fell down a long time ago. It looks like trees grew out of it. Interesting. This tree looks like it has fur on it. So we just did a short little trail, and now I think we're headed to where the lava tubes are. There are various different areas you can check out over here. If you want to actually do the hike across the crater, you have to check out a different spot to get down there. This trail that we did was just a short one where you could see the actual crater from the top. We are about to enter the Thurston lava tube. That lava tube is pretty short. The lava tubes, also known as pyroducts, are when lava flows and travels long distances underground. And when the flow of lava stops and the lava is diverted elsewhere, it leaves these empty tubes. And in this case, this one we walked through was big enough for a bunch of people to walk through at the same time. Kind of cool.
So what happens is that it cools on the top first, because that's the, underneath, of course, is warmed by all the surrounding magma. So the top, or lava, the top cools and starts to form like a crust and becomes rigid, and then underneath it's still a liquid. So essentially what happens is, as the amount of material erupted starts to kind of shut off, stuff underneath this crust that's formed starts to flow out, and there's nothing to replace it, and so you're left with that.
Well, we just did the loop with the lava tubes, as you saw in the video. It's pretty quick. I think that took us, what, like 20 minutes or so. Not many places, I'm sure, you can actually visit a volcano or, remnants of a volcano and so intact like it is here. Gotta be careful you don't fall in. So now we are going to check out the steam vents where steam comes out of the ground from the volcano. Oh, okay. Whoa. I'm here at the Kilauea steam vents, and what causes the steam to come out of the ground are water tables that are underneath the ground, and they're being heated up by the magma. So there are porous parts of the earth and the steam comes out, and it's really cool. It looks really dramatic. It's kind of stinky because there's sulfur here as well. With the mask, I can't really smell it as much. And there's a lot of vegetation here, which looks really pretty. These plants are so cool. It's paved, really safe. Of course, you don't want to go near these craters, but if you stand in front of them, you can feel the nice warm air, which right now is great because it happens to be raining as we're here. It's a little bit chilly. So if you do come here, check the weather forecast. Bring a poncho with you, umbrella if you can. And once you have those things, if it rains, it's not a big deal. Although it is really overcast, so it's not as visible as it would be on a regular sunny day, of course, but still worth checking out. I think it's pretty cool. Something I just learned, there are 5 volcanoes on the Big Island. Only 2 are active, Kilauea and Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea is apparently the biggest volcano on the planet. So that is the volcano they're most worried about erupting. And a few years ago, Kilauea, I think, erupted here. And I just remember VOG coming over to Honolulu, Oahu actually. And what VOG is it's volcano and fog mixed together. And it makes the air a little bit tough to breathe through, and if you have allergies, that can bother you. So even all the way over there in Oahu, we were having some allergy issues for those of us who are sensitive to poor air quality. So cool. And actually, right here it doesn't smell so bad, but earlier when we first came in, it kind of was a little bit stinkier.
Maybe it's the mask.
Fired. Wow, so many cool looking plants.
ģ쏘ɪʀ trees.
Alright, well, we should go catch up with our group. Unfortunately, I lost the manta ray footage, but that just means we have to go back. Until next time.